Today we are talking about measures of center. Now, measures of center is just another term for mean, median, mode, and range. So mean, median, mode, and range you guys have all heard before, and I'm going to introduce you to a little poem that y'all are probably going to roll your eyes at, but pre-algebra actually, believe it or not, they don't want to admit it, but they actually use this once or twice during a test, just at the beginning of the school year. So it says, hey diddle diddle, the median's the middle, you add and divide for the mean, the mode is the one that appears the most, and the range is the distance between. So if you need to pause this and write that down to help a little bit, go ahead. It's just a little riddle, a little rhyme, helps you kind of get in the mood for doing some measures of center. So here I have split some definitions for these. So I have that the mean is also called the x-bar, or x with a bar over top of it. I'm mainly going to call it the mean, don't worry about it, but if you ever see the x-bar, it's talking about the mean. So this is just the average of all the data. So the mean is where you add them up and then divide it by the number of data you are given. The median is the middle of the list of data in order. You need to know in order. We have to order everything before we can find the median. It helps with finding the mode, and it definitely helps with finding the range as well. So I'm going to show you how to get in the habit of just going ahead and listing it in order from the beginning. If there are two numbers in the middle, so if there are two numbers in the middle, so there's an even amount of data and it can't split directly down the middle, you're going to average them together. So add them together and divide by 2. Okay? But don't forget, we have to put that one in order. Now, the mode is the most frequently occurring number. You can have no mode, you can be unimodal, bimodal, or multimodal. Now, one of these things that I want to point out for you is do not just list the numbers that are repeated. It has to occur the same number of times, or if there's one that occurs 3 times, one that occurs 2 times, guess what? The one that occurs 3 times is the mode. So, unimodal, bimodal, or multimodal. These are your prefixes here, and no mode is just no mode. And then the range is just simply the difference between the highest and lowest numbers. That's why we need to put them in order so that we can see what exactly the highest and the lowest numbers are. I'm going to show you an example. So Garrett did a survey to find out how many rooms the 15 houses on his street had and found the following results. I'm going to list this in order. So looking at this, it looks as if 7 is my lowest. So I'm going to rewrite this as 7, 7, because I saw these two. I have an 8. I have an 8, an 8 and an 8, and then another 8. Okay? Then I have a 9, and then another 9, a 10, a 10, a 10, another 10, and another 10. And then I have a 12. I am going to quickly count these to make sure I still have 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So I am good. Looking at this, I'm going to find range first. So range is just going to be 12 minus 7. So the highest minus the lowest, which gave me a range of 5. The next thing I'm going to look for is my mode. So what numbers are repeated the most? So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 8s, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 10s. Okay, it looks like I've got 8 and 10 as my mode, making us bimodal, because they were both 5 each. Now I'm going to find my median. The way I like to do this is I simply go 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Oop, my fingers got in the way, so let me use the eraser here. So now 12 and 7, 7 and 10, 8 and 10, 8 and 8, 8 and 10, 8 and 10, 8 and 8. So my median is going to be 9. A quicker way of doing this is to take the 15, divide it by 2, and I've got 7.5, so I'm looking for the middle term of that. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, with 9 being my middle term there. And then my mean is going to be adding all of these together, and it already tells us we've got 15 houses, so I'm going to add them together and divide by 15. So 7 plus 7 is 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Actually, I'm just gonna get my phone for this because I can use the calculator on that and it's gonna make it go a lot quicker. We all know we can add. I'm just gonna make it quicker. So 7 plus 8 plus 8 plus 8 plus 8 plus 8 plus 9 plus 9 plus 10, 10, 10, 10, 10 plus 12. That's going to give me 134 divided by 15, which gave me 8.93. So I'm just going to put 8.9 as my mean. So sometimes you will end up with them. Sometimes you may end up with the median and the mean both being decimals. In this case, I just ended up with the mean being a decimal. You are going to have a quiz over this information tomorrow, the stuff from yesterday and today. I want to make sure that you understand 12.1 before I start going over the review for all of you.